Major League Baseball, Chicago Cubs are going out to the desert to take on the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm talking once again with Drew Martin. Drew, let's get right into this, the meat and potatoes of it. These two teams in 3 games have scored a combined total of 49 runs. I mean, that's absolutely just offensive explosion. The Cubs are responsible for 29 of those, going 3-0, and the 1-2 Diamondbacks have scored 20 runs so far in this early Major League Baseball campaign. This has overwritten all over it, but with that being said, the Cubs took a little bit of a hurt there when their catcher Schwarber went down. He's, responsible for a lot of their hits. What's your take on this game? And do you think the side holds the value, or are you going to look at taking a total?
Well, thanks, Mike, for having me on. And I actually agree with you. I like this total. You can find it 9 over plus 105 at Matchbook. And the reason is, like you touched on, the offenses, they've just been really hot. You know, the Cubs, they're 3-0 for the first time since 1995, and it's mainly because of their offense. Like you touched on, Schwarber, he will be out. Not sure how long, but regardless, he's not playing tonight. But although he has kind of struggled lately, I'm not saying that, it won't matter at all. But I think the market going from 9.5 to 9 on this total has more than built that into this line. You know, last night, Chicago broke out for 14 hits. They also drew 10 walks and scored the final 10 runs of the game with Schwarber not in the lineup. So they can score runs regardless of him in the lineup. And like you also touched on, the Diamondbacks, they have been just red hot. Their hard hit rate is almost 40%. So these two offenses are not something I'm looking to step in front of on an under bet right now, Mike.
Oh, I certainly couldn't go against you on that. And also, you touched on it. The Cubs have already drawn 17 total walks, and they got 10 in that ball game last night, but 17 walks early in the campaign. All right, this is absolutely a staple statement of Joe Madden. That was the best hire, I think, in baseball. I think this is finally the time when those Cubs and their fans, deservedly so, will get that elusive World Series title. I feel it. I love what the guy did in Tampa. He's a player's coach. He knows how to psychologically build that team, and he's also very, very good with the younger players. So what it is, he's got them all fighting like tigers. He's got them believing in each other, and it's just fun to watch, as a fan. Diamondbacks, on the other hand, absolutely. This is an up-and-coming team, a ton of talent, and they certainly can get it done. I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't end up, a 7-5, 9-5 slugfest, something like that. Any thoughts on the pitchers that are facing off today? Hamill, he's had a reputation of getting hammered in hitter-friendly parks. So what's your thoughts on him?
Yeah, Hamill last year, 2015, he started off well, but he actually finished with over a 5 ERA after the All-Star break and almost a 15 ERA in his 2 playoff appearances. So, he's kind of shaky. He's got a lot of question marks. And on the other hand, the Arizona starter, Robbie Ray, he's the 24-year-old Tennessean. He actually went 5-12 last year. He didn't have that great of a year. And one quote that really opened my eyes by manager Chip Hale about Robbie Ray, he ended the year with us. So that gave him a little bit of a leg up on a rotation spot, and he hasn't let go of it. Not exactly something too positive, something that's making me want to back Robbie Ray or an under bet. And actually, he's been hit pretty hard there in Arizona. In Chase Field, he's 1-6 with a 4.88 ERA in 11 games there in Arizona. So not feeling too comfortable at home. And, to keep it really simple, Mike, when investing in stocks, the adage is don't fight the Fed. And when investing in MLB totals, my adage is don't fight 2 red-hot offensive teams in high-scoring run environments in a hitters-friendly park. So I don't think we should get too cute. I like the over here.
I like it. That's a great breakdown, and I appreciate the comedy behind that. You know what? This could turn into an early contest of a slugfest, similar to what the Cubs did yesterday. And when you get 2 teams believing in themselves, young teams especially, young in a season, and then you go to a climate where it's it's going to be a nice surroundings for playing baseball. This thing could just absolutely be fun to watch, and I wouldn't be surprised if it ups around 13 to 14, maybe even 15 runs. And but that's why they play play the game. Okay, viewers, you heard it. Drew Martin likes the over in this contest. It was 9.5. It's dropped down to 9. You can grab it right now at plus value, plus 105. So take that 5% extra from the book. All right, that's what we like to do, beat that book on a consistent basis. All right, Drew, thanks so much for being with us. Let's get it done tonight, my friend. Let's cash another ticket, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right, Mike, sounds good.